Hello, this is Mr. Long. This will be the first tip of the week for this year. It's my second video doing, so hopefully this all works out okay. And tip of the week this week is going to be about fuel efficiency. You probably noticed gas prices are still pretty high. They've gone down a little bit over the last couple weeks, but they're still up there pretty high. So the more distance you can drive with the amount of gas in your tank, the better. So a couple things to increase your fuel efficiency in your vehicle. One is tire pressure. So if you have properly inflated tires, you're going to get better gas mileage. One place to check that is right inside the driver's door along the side. So open up the door and look on the frame. It usually says what it should be. Most times it's 30 psi, maybe up to 35, depending on the size of tires you have. So go and get those inflated somewhere. Most gas stations have pumps where you can inflate your tires. If they're low is really the big issue. If they're a little bit high, it's usually not too big of an issue, but low tires will have more friction with the road, and that's going to decrease your fuel efficiency. So when you go to get those tires inflated, a lot of pumps, gas stations will have free air. Other places charge because of inflation. Sorry. Joke there. Next, check your air filters and make sure your oil's changed. The cleaner your engine's running, the better fuel efficiency you're going to get. The next tip is to drive easy. What that means is to not accelerate a lot and then brake really hard when you come up to a stop sign. So ease into it, start out slow. Quick acceleration and quick braking is not efficient driving, also not real safe either. The next one, some cars already do this. I know my dad's car does this, and it's kind of weird, but it shuts off whenever he comes to a stop. The engine shuts off. If you have a car that you have to automatically do that, you're not going to want to, you have to manually do that. You're not going to want to do that at every time you stop. But if you're idling for a while, if you're parked waiting on somebody, turn the engine off. If you're idling for more than probably 30 seconds, probably a good idea to turn the engine off. You don't want to do that in traffic, especially if you have a car that maybe doesn't always start up real fast. But if you're waiting on somebody, turn the car off, especially now with cooler temperatures outside. You don't have to really run the air conditioning all the time in the car. And the last tip for increasing fuel efficiency, I have another one I thought of, I didn't have on my list, is to ride light. What that means is if you have any excess weight in the vehicle, some junk in the trunk, literally, not figuratively, get rid of it. So if you've got bricks and blocks in your trunk, that's going to weigh a lot, so you want to get rid of that. Also, drag and wind resistance, things on the outside of the vehicle that are creating extra wind resistance. If you get rid of those, that's going to help to increase your fuel efficiency. And the last one I just thought of as I was making this video is to actually drive the speed limit instead of 10 miles over the speed limit or 5 miles over the speed limit. Going the speed limit will typically increase your fuel efficiency. Most cars get a maximum gas mileage at a certain speed. I think that's about 60 miles per hour. So traveling 65 instead of 75 or 80 usually will get you some better fuel efficiency. Okay. Hope this tip helps. Like and follow, and check out this video here, and there's nothing going to be linked there because I don't know how to do that yet, but eventually I will. So go ahead, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week. Well, you'll see me. I can't see you.